unicorn flavored water is weird. Okay. Doing this because I actually feel like doing it. And Varesa is currently just standing over there. So, let's do this. Hello. Come on. Oh. Oh, she actually runs. Huh. Really? Whee! Oh, can I? Oh. Does she get stuck over here? Come on, are we going or not? Oh. Okay, it's a trigger. I was just doing that. Literally went over that already.
Oh, it's a piece of training equipment. I use it all the time.
Training equipment?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. Let me show you instead. Here goes nothing.
The V-Sync's still not active yet. For English. Yep.
She sticks the landing.
Whoa! You jumped over that huge gap just like that? Incredible!
Oh, no. Anyone can do it with a bit of practice. You made it across without any training at all. That's a lot more incredible than anything I can do.
Oh, well, Paimon can fly, but you've got a point.
I mean, yeah, Paimon literally does fly. Ah, frick, I put the wrong one. I didn't do it fast enough.
About what you told us earlier, you're saying a gigantic rock could crush us at any moment?
Well, not at any moment. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. Many adventurers come here and never even get to see it, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, okay. Sound like we're that unlucky?
We are that unlucky.
Oh, come on, seriously?
Don't be scared. Just charge straight at it.
What?
That's what we're trying to do, but I can't see.
Really, Trails? It's too much of a hassle to deal with them. Let's just ram straight through. I think we can call that a success.
Wow. You gave them the same treatment as that giant rock!
Here we are. Still one of my favorite abilities.
Home sweet home. We made it! Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Whoa! This place is so cool! That platform shaped like the head of a bull is awesome!
That's the Resonating Arena. It's where we hold all our competitions. Don't mention it. It was no trouble at all. I wish I could show you around, but I need to get home.
Oh! Did you remember something important? You really hit the ground running when we ran into those hilly trails back there.
I didn't hold you up.
No, not at all. We made it in time. There's just something important I have to do. The most important thing after training. The post-workout meal. Otherwise, I'll be a lethargic, dizzy, hunger-addled mess. The perils of an empty stomach. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I gotta get some food in me. Like, yesterday. You should grab something too. We can meet back up at the arena.
And she's off. Wow, talk about whiplash. One second she's chill and laid back, and then the next she's charging head first into danger. Literally.
The spirit of youth.
The spirit of youth. Sure, whatever you say, old timer. Paimon thinks we're still young.
But you are like Old as time itself. Come on.
Anyway, why don't we take a look around in the meantime?
Copium.
We can head to the arena in a little bit. The view must be amazing from up there.
What? That's the entirety of Act 1? What? Okay, that was weird. Interesting. Let me grab some of this phlogiston back. I wish these things worked the same way they work in when you're as a Saurian, which they what? Can I not? Oh, it doesn't show up. That's annoying. Okay. I wish it worked like Saurians, where it heals you when once you go past max phlogiston. But it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Varesa has definitely been one of the best additions I've ever gotten in recent time. I'm definitely going to keep saying it. Scions of Canopy and Collective of Plenty are definitely the two best tribes among all of them. Like, especially like the specific stuff you get from those characters, it's awesome. Obviously, there's like, Mawika, who's basically like every single tribe in one, but I don't think she can do everything. I'd have to have someone who has Mawika try all the different stuff and see if they work. I already know she can go over water and she can go up places. I don't know if she can break uh, Collective of Plenty stuff. I also don't know if she can do Science of Canopy stuff either. What was the other one? Alright, I'm pretty sure she can't do Masters of the Nightwind. At least I'm pretty sure. So, I will do what she said and I will eat some food. Get one of these, why not? Yo, hold on. Wait! Hold on. There we go. How far in is this? 8:05. There we go.
Oh, you're here already.
Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein or vegetable into something delicious.
No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal.
That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Cottle with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Cottle's our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour before. So I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along. Is that okay?
The hardest place to explain is the place you're used to.
Of course, that sounds great.
Okay.
It's just the truth.
Then let's start in that direction.
If you've lived in a small town your whole life, or just a small area, it's kind of hard to like say, oh, this is where that is. Oh, if you're looking for this, go there. It's like, I don't really think about any of that. So I literally have no idea how to like explain it. I just do it. Woo! Awesome. This place is so
My
cool.
place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourself?
You guessed it. My family runs a huge orchard. We live really close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things. Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets
it's great to have a time that you should wake up, but the best sleep you can get is to just not wake up by force. It is to let your body wake itself up when it's like, you have hit full energy, it's time to wake up, and then you just wake up. It is the best feeling is to wake up like that, because it's just so much better. Most people live on a 24-hour cycle. I don't, but most people do, because that's just how we were evolved, because of needing light. But with modern technology and modern lighting, you don't actually need any of that. My phone is yelling at me. Oh, right, trash. It's best to let yourself just sleep on your own. So I'm sleeping in and you can wake me up.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs. So then it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Oh, Mama would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing. We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
I already knew she worked on an orchard because one, I've read her uh, profile, but also because it's one of her idle lines, and I've heard this quite a bit while trying to get videos uploaded. Because now that I upload videos while playing, I can only really do one of the. Oh, yeah, it's on. Look at me. Her model's not set to look.
Oh,
Her model's
how's
set
the
to a
outside?
specific
Are you here to do
specific
some
spot.
training?
Nope, just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
Oh, it's you two.
Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
Look, I bought this at the stadium the other day.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome art.
Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Yeah. How embarrassing.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Varesa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Varesa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs just as you instructed, coach.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, coach.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Oh, it's kind of a long story. I suppose you could say Varesa is among the select few who have a natural gift. When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Varesa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Varesa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but you're the coach and the victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Hana would have never guessed. I'm not exaggerating either. Varesa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all.
Just further proof that you're natural.
Believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment.
You know what I want to see? I want to see characters who are notoriously really physically strong to like just I want to see like a fighting match between characters like that. Specifically, I want to see some like Varesa versus Noel. Do we have like one of those kinds of characters in every region? Like there's a lot of like specific types of characters that appear in every region. The idol, the dancer, the person who is the electro character who's super like fawning over their god is in every region. Do we have one? Do we have like super strong physically character in every single one? We had Noel. We have Shenhe. Inazuma. Ooh, it's a hard one. I'd have to go with Ito. Sumeru. We had. Did we have any character in Sumeru with that? We might not have. What about Fontaine? Can't really think of any in Fontaine either. I'd have to go look through the character list, but we might have one for most of the regions.
But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself. Thanks. I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Hold on, give me a second. I'll actually look through the character archive. Yeah, like I mentioned before, it was Noel. Then it was Shenhe. Then it was Ito. Look at the Sumeru list right now. Could it be her? Kind of. I might consider Daya in there. Or it could be Sino, if you consider that amount. In Fontaine. Risley, maybe? Of course, now we have Varesa. I guess it's not really an archetype they're actively thinking of in-game. Where am I going? I'm going back this direction. This is the one that was stopping us. So this is what I guessed. This is the orchard I was thinking of. Because when I first got here, this Tankosaurus was just kind of threw me out, even though I wasn't even in the orchard.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart.
Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it.
Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come on, I'll show you around.
It's also something interesting. Of all characters, Varesa's voice actor voices Shining in Arknights, which is really just weird. It's always so interesting that there are shared voice actors between Arknights and Genshin who are just really surprising. Like Erica Lindbeck is one of them. It's really weird. Like some will even share them with like Bernice and Greythroat share a voice actor, two completely different characters.
Look at all the fruit. It looks delicious.
This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing, especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves.
Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it.
That's right. Since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack?
Wait, but didn't you just eat?
Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus, we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
You really can eat a lot, huh?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working at the stand, I would tug on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit.
Are we gonna get to see?
Stuff it down in a
Yo!
bucket and then ask for
Oh
another.
my god!
Before long, people would gather around just to watch.
She's so cute! Oh my god, baby Varesa! That's so fucking adorable! What? What? Look at that! She's so cute! Oh my god. Also, why is she wearing such thick clothes next to a volcano of all places? Holy fuck, that's
My dad
adorable.
told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even
Damn,
more.
now I want an apple. We don't have any apples in the house. I
Customers
want
would
one now.
ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a healthy appetite. You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile, and then my mom too.
Aw, that's so cute. Plus, free fruit whenever you want.
With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts.
Epic feast showdown.
Oh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest. We need to prepare a ton of ingredients, so don't worry about anything going to waste. Okay, let's get picking.
All right. What a mushroom over there?
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind of appeared out of nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. We can grill them, stir fry them, or even eat them raw.
Ooh.
The flavor has almost fruity taste.
Mushrooms you can just like pick and eat are really good. It's really important to know which ones you can pick and eat. There are lots of kinds where it's like also depends on what level of ripeness they're at. But no, having that knowledge is really good. I should honestly, I did say to myself I was gonna look through that at some point, but I think I got distracted doing other stuff and then forgot.
A mushroom that tastes like a fruit? That's a new one.
Maybe it has some sort of.
It could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right in. Who cares where it came from? Go ahead, pick as much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something to eat.
Very cool. Oh, and the rest is just running around. Pick them up as fast as I can. How big is this orchard? Can I pick up any of this stuff for now? Okay, I'm gonna do this so I can see. Where are the rest of them? Well, they're called juicy apples specifically. We're probably going to learn something about these mushrooms at some point. Where are the rest of them? Did I miss some somehow? Oh, there's a bunch over here. I see now. The quinuppa berries. Oh, there's a bunch of apple trees over here. There we go.
Whoa, that's quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest, juiciest pieces of fruit Paimon has ever had. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms.
Every so often, Palma knows what she's talking about.
Wait. Something tells Paimon that's not a compliment.
Uh-oh, she's learning.
Thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
Ugh. Ooh.
I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still, high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here. Whoa. This is completely different from the raw taste.
I like them both.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe. But it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty. Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you two should sign up. Only if you want to, of course.
What do you think,
Oh,
Paimon?
you mean the epic feast showdown? Yeah, Paimon would love to sign up.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh, good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway, winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
Oh, good point.
I'll tag along.
Then let's sign up together.
No, that's the end of part 2. It's only been 28 minutes. This is a... Look how short these tribal quests are. Can I actually take these? Oh, wow, I actually can. Huh. There's an actual item I can grab. They show up probably somewhere down here in the food area. Ah, here they are. Yeah. Found in the orchards of Adakpan. Which with extraordinary flavor, only grows near the orchard of Varesa's house. Since Paimon gave it a cute name, its taste must have been truly memorable for her. Like, so I can actually grab all of this stuff, because this is like actual food items. So is this like an actual... So Varesa's orchard is an actual functioning orchard. That's actually kind of cool. And I get apples and everything here. I probably have more than enough of the other foods. I'm going to grab a bunch of the things I don't have much of, though. I should have a bunch of grapefruits. I don't have many cacahuatl. I'm pretty sure I do have a bunch of the other stuff. Let me find them. I have about 100 grain fruits. Where are my quinuppa berries? Am I blind? Where are the quinuppa? Oh, here they are. Alright, because it's a local specialty. About 40. Yeah, this is like an actual functioning orchard, so you can actually come in here whenever you want and just grab a bunch of the stuff. There's even like flitches and aphids in here. So if you're also by here and you don't have that much, or you came here using a bunch of your uh, phlogiston, you can even just grab the phlogiston aphids themselves. Now, I'm gonna go find more of the berry shrooms because these are like the only place you can really get them, from what I can tell. Operate the machine. What? Oh, do I have to? Oh, okay. Whoa! You get a drink from here? Wait, that's kind of cool. Oh my god. Wait. Wait, that's a high tier item. Holy crap. Oh, and I get the recipe for it after that. Hold on, wait, is there any cooking pots here? I need to get used to this place so I can remember where all the cooking pots are. Wait, there's one here. Cheesy mushroom skewer is the thing I have now. Cheesy mushroom skewer. Plenty. So this is with a bunch of the other stuff you can find here, and then eggs, which I have 2,000 of. And you can use this. Okay, the only thing you don't get here is cheese, but you can make an infinite amount of cheese as long as you have a bunch of milk. Speaking of, I'm actually going to see how much of that I can make. I can make about 100. The cheese is actually good to have, so I'll start that. Then I can make a bunch of these and the cheesy mushroom skewer, which is interesting because it's a crit rate item instead of a just a pure attack one. Interesting. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. I am big as stupid. My favorite part about Varesa is that I can actually use Fanta. Do that, and I get more stuff back. And Varesa's just kind of... What are you doing? Why do you have your eyes closed? And what's going on here? This is a Cabo.
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Varesa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Varesa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
She's starving herself.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Varesa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
You don't have to do that. I have literally almost, I have like 16 million mora. You don't have to worry about cost.
So we get to eat for free? Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish.
Thanks, we appreciate the generosity.
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natland. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters. But the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing. So we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Varesa was a key member of that team. Varesa?
Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point.
She's thinking so much about food.
There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium. Good point. Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment. And in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium. Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh? Hold on. Where did Varesa go? Oh, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone. I'll lead the way.
Awesome. We're gonna go to the kitchen. So far, this quest has like no like super big things or implications to it, and I think that's awesome. It's just, hey, Varesa likes to eat. Time for an eating competition.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Oh my god.
Look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this meat stew?
Nom, 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 nom.
Varesa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what happened. Prep took longer than usual, so I had to push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Varesa, especially on an empty stomach.
No worries, Uncle Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more like the Varesa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but... well,
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded. Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
so... when is the competition supposed to start? I'm not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check. Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! I'm so ready to dig in.
I wonder if it'll be like an actual mini game to it. I'd like to start here. Ugh. This feels like I'm watching the Legends of Evantris series again. The very beginning with the food competition that Gideon won.
It smells so good! Varesa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
It looks great.
We could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no
Giant
chance.
fucking shrimp. Holy fuck. Is it like a giant lobster? It's huge. Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to eat it, but that's just because I don't like red meat.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on! Varesa's plate looks complete!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh my god! That's huge! Holy shit! That's insane.
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has two levels. The regular challenge and the Varesa challenge. The Varesa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varesa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Varesa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Varesa challenge. And that would be the Pyro Archon
Maika,
herself.
it's well, that's hilarious. You're saying Maika's done this
Of
before?
course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Varesa challenge was still too much, even for her.
She was like, God damn, this person's not
It
human.
was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varesa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The speaker's chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varesa's appetite in action, that was that.
That's hilarious.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions and she just breezed through?
It'll only get harder as the food gets cold.
Alright, let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got. Whoa. Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection. It's delicious.
Well, at least we're not taking custard damage.
Oh, you gotta try this one too,
Paimon taps out.
All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel.
What happened to defending your honor?
Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the rest of you.
And then she's
Let's
finished
hear it
eating
for Varesa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
It's fucking insane. Bro, the plate is bigger than the table. It's nuts.
Well done, Varesa.
An amazing job. Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
And then she actually is starting to sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good actually. Satisfied, you know?
Spoken like a true champion.
This is my specialty after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm
That is
honest,
true.
I'd rather be like you or Kochian-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Don't worry, Varesa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena. Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varesa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Still pretty amazing.
There has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret.
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Yan-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene. Yeah, go tell them to take it easy.
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record, Since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom. It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh?
That's just what a scholar from Samaru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Do you want another reason
Well,
behind it?
of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Varesa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler? Paimon wouldn't mind working off some of that food.
I'm intrigued with this mushroom.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
There's not a chance. Those normal plates are already pretty good. They're fucking huge. I'm honestly curious how much of the regular challenge I could actually get through. Like, personally, I'm very curious. My metabolism is very... How do I describe it?
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything.
That's the word I'm looking for. Adaptive. So, I'm really curious of whether
Something on your
my,
mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. We can be a bit dramatic sometimes.
Like, if I eat a lot of food, my metabolism increases. It also depends on what my target weight is.
Green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
It is green.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one.
Well, that's how I said what he said.
Why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control.
You're strong enough to uncover the truth. You're strong enough to command the truth.
Command the truth?
If fear is the only thing stopping you, let us help you shoulder the burden.
We don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
Curiosity can be a bad thing, but what you don't know can still hurt you.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name is Fiatena.
That is... Okay, I've heard that name already. It's from some of her voice lines, her battle ones specifically.
Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience.
I think I should taste it first.
The green mushroom, you mean?
Well, the traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see.
Like I said, the taste is the exact same.
So, notice anything, traveler?
No, no difference in
Just like
taste.
Varesa said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time.
Oh,
Fascinating.
no, there's a difference.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this inn.
You talk big talk, but I've heard that
No,
before.
no. You were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. You'll excuse me if I have no interest in you. Craven and dull-witted as you
Bruh.
usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy.
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is
Interesting.
a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
Nope.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek.
I'm just like, what is this fucking weirdo on about?
As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look, more green mushrooms right in front of us.
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
Her voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a How is better than him.
Definitely.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
Maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
We don't know who he is, but we know he exists.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
It seems he's made the right call to investigate.
Guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
We have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
That's so true. The only annoying part is the ones that fly are fucking annoying.
Such insolence!
It's still here. I guessed that. I was like, you're definitely still
Did
listening.
you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he
Yeah.
said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms.
Very, very interesting.
Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? It's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate!
Pull for your compliment. Much appreciate. Okay.
Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Varesa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru.
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Blue is to search for clues. Well, surely violence is a form of wit.
Mercy! Mercy!
Varesa told us everything it knows.
That food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
This is so weird. Of course, it had to be food related. That just makes it. Well, I just realized she's tall enough to jump that. Oh, that's cool. Was it starting the recording?